There's something I've been thinking about for days. Something about the way we read letters differently. When you open a letter in a novel, a real letter written by a character's own hand, you're not just reading about them anymore. You're reading them. This is what makes the epistolary novel so haunting. The epistolary novel, a story told through letters, diaries, documents, fragments of private thoughts made public. Think about it. When a narrator describes a character's fear, we can doubt it, question it, keep our distance. But when we read the character's own words, written in the solitude of their room, addressed to someone they trust, or perhaps to no one at all, we have no shield. Their voice becomes our inner voice, their fear, our fear. This is the power and the intimacy of the epistolary form. Let me give you an example. Dracula. You know the story. The vampire, the terror, the gothic horror. But do you remember how Bram Stoker told it? Not through an omniscient narrator, not through a single voice, through letters, diaries, newspaper clippings, ship logs, telegraph messages. Each document a window. Jonathan Harker writes in his journal, "I am alone in the castle with those awful women. God, preserve my sanity." Notice what Stoker does here. He doesn't tell us Harker is terrified. He shows us Harker writing in real time as the terror unfolds. The act of writing becomes an act of survival, a way to hold on to reason in an unreasonable world. And we, the readers, we're holding that journal, reading those shaking words. There's no mediation, no narrator to comfort us with perspective. Just the raw voice of someone who doesn't know if he'll survive to finish the sentence. This immediacy, this intimacy, you can't get it any other way. But the epistolary form does something else, something even more profound. It reveals what characters hide from themselves. Think of Frankenstein. Mary Shelley frames the entire novel as a series of letters from an Arctic explorer to his sister. And within those letters, another story, Victor Frankenstein's confession. And within that confession, the creature's own tale. Letters within letters within letters. Each voice contradicting the others, each perspective partial, unreliable, human. This is what letters do in fiction. They don't give us the truth. They give us a truth, filtered through fear, hope, guilt, love. In an epistolary novel, we become detectives, piecing together reality from fragments, learning to read between the lines. Because people lie in their letters, even to themselves, especially to themselves. And that's where the real story lives. Maybe this is why epistolary novels still matter. We live in an age of messages, emails, texts, DMs. We're all writing letters now, in a way. Quick, fragmented, revealing more than we intend. And when we read an epistolary novel, when we read Dracula's desperate journals or the creature's plea in Frankenstein, we recognize something. That feeling of writing into the void, hoping to be understood, fearing we won't be. The letters in these novels aren't just plot devices. They're mirrors, showing us how we've always communicated, incompletely, urgently, hopefully, searching for connection in a world that feels, sometimes, impossibly distant. The epistolary novel can't be summarized. It has to be experienced, letter by letter, voice by voice. I've written more about this form, about how it works, why it haunts us, the literary techniques that make it so powerful, in an article on Cognito A. You'll find the link below. And if you want to experience it firsthand, Both Dracula and Frankenstein are there, free, complete, waiting to be read. I'll leave you with a question. What letter from any novel you've read has stayed with you? Not the story, not the plot, but a single letter, a voice speaking directly to you. Tell me in the comments. I'd love to know. Until tomorrow.